Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, December 12th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, NVDY, MSTY, and AMZY. And as promised yesterday, I said I was going to go through to see what the top YieldMax funds were, but I also wanted to check how big YieldMax got. Right now, YieldMax is ranked 37, right next to T. Rowe Price. I mean, that alone is pretty damn impressive. So they're ahead of Crane Shares. They're ahead of this is by total net assets, by the way, according to stockanalysis.com. They're ahead of John Hancock, BNY Mellon, Simplify, Neos. I was surprised Neos they're only $4 billion fund. They've been around and they're popular. Obviously, they're ahead of Defiance and Roundhill. Defiance is ahead of Roundhill overall, though, as a fund, if you're wondering. And then, but yeah, it's they're pretty damn big now. So that's what the hell number were they? 37. So obviously, to see if you go to the very, very, very top, let's see the biggest. Wow, yeah. Now we're talking some crazy numbers in the top three, and then number 4 Invesco, 644 billion. Charles Schwab, 406 billion. Yeah. But I guess, a more attainable goal is maybe being in the top 25. But I know, what do we care, But anyway, I wanted to talk about what funds I should cover going forward. MSTY, clear number 1. No brainer. I'm covering MSTY, right? I'm surprised NVDY. Well, I mean, not surprised NVDY, but we knew NVDY was number 2. But NVDY has done well because of the underlying, but now it's been staying a popular fund. So again, it's tough. MSTY, NVDY, CONY, and TSLY, shocker, right? They're the top 4. We kind of expected that, but the real question was AMZY. Where does that rank? So after that, you have YieldMax, ULTI, and YMAG, and then you have AMZY. So AMZY is at the top, right? AMZY is the most popular outside of the fund of funds, the ULTIs, and then the top 4. So again, it's hard to say, like people say you should drop AMZY, but AMZY, who else is there? I mean, who else is more popular than that? This SMCY, that's not that popular yet. I know they're newer funds and that they'll grow in time, but as of right now, AMZY is, that popular, which I guess, again, I shouldn't be surprised because it's been around a long time. But, so our top 4 funds are so much bigger than all other funds. It's pretty crazy, actually. But anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. Sorry, let's move on. Yesterday, I had a really, really great day because I opened the trades and all I saw was AMZY. Thank you, YieldMax people. Give me a little break there. All right, so AMZY, I had a trade, and no one else that I cover, at least. So what they do? All right, you look at the trade. What is this mishmash of data? Well, look at the BC, buy to close. BC means buy to close. All right, what did they buy to close? Well, if you look to the left, right, it shows 225 in the mix, and then a 1213. That's the 1213 is the date. 225 is the strike. So they closed the 225 call that expired this Friday. And then to the right, you see 10,550 that represents the number of contracts. And then 6 represents the number that they paid per share. You know what that means? If they paid $6 per share to close that position, that means they lost, all right? They lost. But don't worry, call credit spread to the rescue. All right, right down below, let's see how they did. They sold a 235, 1213, 67 cents. Yeah, awesome. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, man, they got blown through. I don't know what the price. We'll see what the price of Amazon is, but obviously is probably in the dead zone between 225 and 235. But they opened a new position into next week. You can see at the top, SS short sale, 12/20 expiration next Friday. All right, so we got 7 trading days, 235 strike price, and they got 224 per share credit. All right, and then they bought a call, creating the call credit spread. They chose a 242.50 strike price. So if you look down below, previous gap was $10. New gap, $7.50. Progress. All right. So could be because the overall implied volatility in the market is going down, so it's a little cheaper, or it could be they're wisening up. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So that's the data on AMZY. So let's get to the spreadsheet. Okay, AMZY, where are you? All right, there it is. So there's the price of Amazon. We mentioned it's probably in the dead zone between the 225 and the 235. Yeah, 230. So right in the middle. Worst spot. I mean, why close it? Why not just wait the 2 days, right? I don't know. They're new. They keep closing crap early. I know one thing was mentioned in an interview with Jay, that he can't do all of his trades on the Friday anymore because their volume is so big that they try to spread them out throughout the week, which, that could be a problem, right? Forcing them to do trades early on in the week, and it's maybe something that should be brought up. I should probably be taking notes for my next interview because it is coming up, Christmas week. I plan on interviewing Jay, which I need to confirm actually myself with him because it's been a long time since we planned it. Anyway, Amazon went up 1.81%, went from 226 to 230. AMZY went up 0.83%. So yeah, you can see that we're capped, right? They were capped. Amazon actually was, they've been going up, surprisingly up a decent amount. So obviously they got blown through, and the buy call really didn't help that much. Again, better than nothing, as they say, but if it was a closer gap, it would have been maybe a little less damaging. But whatever, we're moving on from that. So let's look at the synthetic. The synthetic is really, really in a good place right now. Again, they have a synthetic 210. And why is it in a good place? Well, the 230 is above the 210, which means the buy call is greater. The buy call in orange is greater than the pink at the top, 4.4. So no gold digger here, just a valuable synthetic. And then they got the new call. They sold into next week. We could take a look at these numbers and how they fare. There's 10,550 contracts. So same number of contracts, 235 strike price, 2.06% out of the money. I mean, that's tight, right? That's tight for 7 trading days. Considering Amazon, like yesterday, what they go up 1%. Like, no, 1.8? What the hell was it? Yeah, 1.8 one day. That's like, whew. So 2% out of the money. Yeah, man, that's tight. That's tight, yeah. But they did buy a call at 240, 250. As we mentioned, the gap was 750, so that's 5%, 5.3% away from helping. So we'll see how this all plays out. Now, if we look at the value of the fund, we just talked about this before. The value of this fund is 239 mil. The NAV is 2039. The trade price is 2039. Synthetic money, if you net the buy call and the sell put together, or technically we'll be selling the call and then buying to closing the put, it'll be a $23 million profit, which is awesome. All right, 30-day IV for Amazon is 24%. The estimate based on that is 39 cents. Group D declares next week. Woo! 6 days away. All right, let's move on to CONY. Hello, CONY. Coin had a good day. Coin went up 3.63%. CONY went up 3.22%. So can't complain just looking at those numbers. Now, how is their synthetic? They have 2 synthetics. They have a 300 and a 320. And there they are right back in between the 2 synthetics. Coin is priced at 313.81. So the synthetics are doing just fine at this very moment. Let me zoom out so we can get all this picture. Holy crap. You see this nonsense? Oh my God. Oh my God. There we go. All right. This is a lot of data here. Data overload. We'll do our best. All right. So, first off, 12, 13 contracts, they're in the top section, okay? And then anything below that, that's 12, 20. I don't know why it's some of these are off-centered. Bugs the crap out of me if I do this. Obviously, I click that. There you go. Much better. What do you think? All right. All right, let's do this. 3,900 contracts, 320 strike price, 1.97% out of the money. 4,500 contracts, 5.16%. I'm sorry. 4,500 contracts, 330 strike price, 5.16% out of the money. 2,600 contracts, 340 strike price, 8.35% out of the money. 14,565 contracts, 342.50 strike price, 9.14% out of the money. So, in summary, they're sold calls that, they have strike prices all over the place, anywhere from 1 to 9% out of the money, and they all expire in 2 days. So it's actually a pretty decent spot to be in. They did buy calls. The closest one there is 9% away as well. So, we'll see how it plays out. I think they're in a really good position, to be honest, for this week. Now, let's look into next week. 4,500 contracts, 332.50 strike price, 5.96% out of the money. 4,989 contracts, 337.50 strike price, 7.55% out of the money. 4,615 contracts, 340 strike price, 8.35% out of the money. 11 from Stranger Things, 11. 342.50 strike price, 9.14% out of the money. And then 900 contracts, 345 strike price, 9.94% out of the money. I mean, I have to say, CONY, pain in the ass to track. Again, I'm not tracking in detail, thank God. But look at the scatterdy-doo. Scatterdy-dadderdy-doo. Look at that. Oh my, I love it. I freaking love it. So good job, CONY Fund Manager. I know you're a nerd and all, but you're good. You're good. All right. What do we got here? Total net assets, 1.1 bill. The NAV is 1570. Oh, damn. Trade price 1706. What happened? Well, it's ex-dividend date. So what do? They take money out of the cash and they pass it along. And then it eventually gets to you on payment day, which is tomorrow, right? Pretty fast turnaround, you have to say. Things have, stock market, back in the old days, it would have never been this fast. Now they freaking declare, they have ex-dividend date, and they pay all within 3 days. I mean, we are in some really cool times in the stock market. All right, so the summary is there is no synthetic bailout, right? Right now it's in the negative, so we can skip that part, but they're doing all right. 30-day IV, 74%. That's good. IV estimate, 98 cents. What'd they pay? I forget. What the heck did they pay? They were a little under my estimate. They were around 130 or something, but whatever. Good enough. Group C declares again on January 8th in 27 days. Okay. All right. So that's the big two. Now to the big three. We'll start with Mr. TSLY, the first fund to ever launch, well, TSLY and OARC, of course. And it's still hanging strong, still one of the top 4 funds. So, no trades, again, for TSLY. So, 28,763 contracts in total. That's obviously, this is their synthetic position. Their synthetic strike is $295, right? So whenever they close this position, it's going to be very valuable. But this position expires on February 21st, which is 72 days away. Will they close it out early? Again, that's up to them. They don't have to, right? But they typically do when they need bailout money, when they lose on the weeklies and they want to essentially pay out the current profit versus just paying out, return of capital essentially in advance. It's better to know how much you have to pay versus how much you hope to have to pay. So I would think, depending on what the payment data says, I would think they would decide to roll this very soon. All right, so what about the weekly data? Let's see here. Well, Tesla went up a lot, 5.93%. What a week, man. Very, very, very green days for Tesla. I mean, look at that price, 424. TSLY went up 4.82%. Now that is good, right? That's good capture rate there, right? They lost on 1%. I mean, 1%'s 1%, but it's at least they didn't only do like 50% of it. But let's take a look at their positions, right? Because as we know, they kind of, where are we at here? They kind of open new positions, so they may be in trouble already. Oh, this stupid Zoom. I know I suck at it, but what can you do? All right, here we go. All right, so they have contracts that expire next week. All right, 12/20, 7 trading days. All of them have a 440 strike price. It was 9.73% out of the money when they opened it. Okay, a day later, it's 3.59% out of the money. So if Tesla continues on this tear, they could be in deep shit. Because look at the gap. The buy call is 500. So if they go above the 440, under the 500, that's typically, what we call the dead zone. What I call the dead zone. But what the hell do I know? So we don't want to end up there. We want to end up below 440. Sorry for the coughing. Again, hopefully this, whatever this is I have, dies out and goes away. Move along, buddy. All right, outstanding shares, no change. All right, 30-day IV, 63%. That's a good one. Outstanding shares, 69.5 mil. Total net income, no. All right, it's a loss of 55 mil. Yeah, that's not good. Dish, not good. Let me just make sure my payment picks that up. 55 mil. Okay, good. All right. So, after that big day yesterday, and considering they have 7 days to go until expiration, the cap guy is back. He's headed to the office today, and he's handing out caps. He's saying, all right, where's that TSLY fund manager? Do you want to just take your cap now, or would you like to take it later? So the cap guy is back, so get ready, TSLY fund manager, because you about to be capped. All right, Group A, they declare in 14 days, all right, on December 26th. A very exhausting day, right? After Christmas, everyone's exhausted. But, yeah, it is what it is. All right, here's the payment info. We got synthetic income of 3.2 mil. Short call loss, 55 mil. So overall, yeah, no, nothing. This is why I'm saying roll the synthetic. Make some money. Let's go here. All right, based on the IV, though, we're looking at a payment of 88 cents. So is that acceptable? Let's look at the last two payments. 59 cents, and then $1.22. So 88, right in the middle. Not too bad. We'll take it, right? All right, here's the holdings information. What do we got going here? Whoa. Look at that synthetic baby, right? We got the call in orange, 396 mil. Damn. So obviously, very, very valuable if they close that out. I mean, I can't wait to see that payment if they do close it out. But we'll see how it plays out. And obviously, yeah, they opened, the call, the 440. You have to give it some time. But like we said, he may be capped soon. The value of this fund is 1.1 bill. The NAV is 1673. Trade price 1674. An amazing comeback for TSLY. Should they be doing better? Abso-freaking-lutely, if they weren't so damn capped with their tight-ass strikes, right? But look at this synthetic bailout money. Isn't that pretty? $382 million. Wow. I mean, that's going to look really nice in the payment tab. I can't wait to add it. So, should we roll it? Should they roll it? That's the question of the day. Should they roll it? which means close this one, open a new one. Obviously, if they close this one, they'll make the profit. Open the new one, it'll cost a little, but again, not nearly as, little pennies compared to what they're making. So we'll see, guys. All right, that's TSLY. Sorry, need to take a sip of water. All right, this is NVDY. NVDY also did not have trades. They have a synthetic 148 and a synthetic 138. Their synthetic 148 is currently, they're down. They're under. The NVIDIA is priced under that strike, 5.87% under. But again, this expires in 72 days, as does the 138, which is basically at the money. They're 0.95% priced above that. So again, no rush to close those. Obviously, you ain't going to make much. But let's look at how NVIDIA did yesterday. Oh my God, NVIDIA was green. Oh my God. All right, NVIDIA had a good day. It went up 3.14%. NVIDIA only captured 2.65%. Interesting. So why? Let's see. Their strikes are tight. Shocker. All right, so here it is. Well, we know the IV sucks lately of NVIDIA. So, and on top of the expense of the call credit spreads, when they sell calls, it's not that far out of the money, and it sucks. But it is what it is. Let's not bitch and complain, right? Anyway, the contracts that expire tomorrow, again, so we have 2 full days for this. We got about 50,000 contracts. We got a 142 strike price. That is 1.93% out of the money. It's going to be close. Hopefully they can win these. Hopefully NVIDIA can stay under 142. They have the call credit spread attachment, which is the buy calls, a 145 and a 149. I do like the 145. That's super close. That could be of use in case. But I don't know. We'll see if either one is of use. Now, the other position, which went into next week, this is for 7 trading days, 52,000, 18 contracts, 142 strike price, same as this week's strike price. I don't like that at all. 1.93% out of the money. Yeah. Come on, bro. I don't like it. But we'll see, man. Outstanding shares, it did go up by a decent amount, 425,000. So not bad at all. All right, recap is 30-day IV, 39%. Outstanding shares, 59.7 mil. Income, no. They lost 18.1 mil on the weeklies, unfortunately. So if you're following my daily videos, the NVIDIA fund manager, previously jumping for joy, is now sitting on his ass because he's a little worried. All right, NVIDIA actually went up. What do you do? Oh my God. So he's not feeling the greatest. So he's just sitting there in his little corner, slouched together. Hopefully it works out for him. Good luck. All right, Group B declares the 2nd of January. Interesting. 2025. Could you imagine 2025 coming already? Anyway, that's 21 days away. So we will wait for that. Income. No income for you. So hopefully things get better. So as far as payment information, we can only guesstimate based on the IV. The IV being around 40%, rounded up, comes to an 80-cent distribution. Compare that to the prior payments of $1.02 and $1.18. Obviously a decrease, so slight letdown. But we'll see. Again, if there's no payment to be made, I'm going to typically guesstimate that they're going to pay around whatever their 30-day IV is. All right? That's just me. I don't know. Obviously, you guys can have your input as well. Now, if we go to the holdings of NVDY, we do have the 2 synthetics, right? And you see, and then, orange and pink. Right now, no gold diggers, but it's just kind of hanging out in the middle. Nothing too exciting either way. And then you got the calls in between. Obviously, we got some expiring this week and then some next week. But, the 142, if you look at it, we got 2 days, right? It costs 75 cents per share to close, 3.7 mil. But they're probably not going to do that, right? Because how much did they make on that? I'm just curious. So it cost 75 cents to close the 142. And they made 143 and 112, right? However, you have to deduct whatever they bought the call for. So, you know, they made 123 and about like 62 cents. So yeah, it would not be wise to close it out early. You're better, you're better off letting it play out. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully things go their way. This fund is $1.4 billion. The NAV is 23.98. Trade price same, 23.98. Synthetic bailout non-existent. So nothing. You know, they don't have income. They have no income. They have no synthetic bailout. Nvidia's kind of in the shitter this month, this 4-week cycle. How much time they got left? 21 days. They got time. Things will turn around. So don't worry, guy. You'll be getting up soon. So we'll take care of you. Hopefully Nvidia just flies to the moon. Your synthetic will be fine, and your weeklies will just be destroyed. But you know, it's all good. All right, let's move on. All right, last but not least, the motherlode, the queen of YieldMax, MSTY. Hello, MSTY. All right, they have 38,505 overall contracts. Their synthetic is still dominant. They're 30%, you know, MSTR's price 30% above the synthetic strike. Again, that expires in 72 days. Will they cash it out? I don't know, man. Same thing like TSLY, we don't know. They're waiting. Maybe before the 4-week cycle ends. But this one, you know, again, when we get to the payment information, actually, let me go now. I'm curious. Yeah, there's no income. So they got to do it this week. I mean, come on, man. Come on. All right. MSTR. Ow. Ouchie. Right? Look at that. I mean, ouchie in a good way. It went up 9.03%. But ouchie kind of on the... Yeah, we did get a decent upside. MSTY went up 6.94%. So, you know, you lost out on 2%. Not too bad, right? But again, 9%, that's a big jump in one day. Let's see what our calls look like, though. Oh, boy. I'm going to lose my voice talking about these. All right. So, again, guys, everything expires 12/13, right? Again, if I go to the holdings, let me just double check. This is my verification. 12/13. Yeah, 12/13. 12/13's all around. So I don't even know. Like, how do I do this? I'll do it like I did yesterday. Lowest strike to highest. I'm not even going to talk about the buy call. All right. Lowest strike, 625 contracts, 392.50 strike price. That's in the money. 4.59% in the freaking money. All right. The next lowest strike, I believe, is 400. There it is. 4,850 strike price, 400 strike. Oh, my God. All right, let me slow it down. 4,850 contracts, 400 strike price. That's 2.77% in the money. Yeah, not good. All right, they do have 410. I have it highlighted, which means they have two 410s. Around about, 2,700 whatever contracts. 410 strike price, that's 0.34% in the money. Yeah, that's not good. Then they got a whole bunch of 420s. They got what, 10,000, about 21,650 contracts. 420 strike price, 2.09% of the money with 2 trading days. Those other ones are doomed, and this one's doomed as well. But maybe MSTR will go down. And then the highest strike price, which is about 8,000 contracts, that's a 430 strike price. That's 4.52% out of the money. That's not safe either, man. They got 2 trading days. If MSTR goes on a tear, then, like if MSTR goes up today, don't expect MSTY to capture much upside. The spread on, the call credit spread, too big. Outstanding shares, they go up. Went up 350K, which is really good. So, yeah, big jump there. People still buying in. All right, 30-day IV of MSTR is 112%. Outstanding shares, 44.1 mil. Total net income is 17.2 mil. Loss, sorry. Obviously, I just figure that's assumed by now. It's a loss. All right, I had nothing else to put in the image except gap. This is where the big gap is the problem. And what is the solution? I don't know. But right now, this is showing, for example, the lowest strike. Let's look at it. 392.50 is the lowest strike. That's 4.59% in the money. The gap is about what, 60, no, about 70 or so dollars, which is actually better than the others. But it's still 13% away from being worth a damn. Obviously, if they close it early, they'll get more time value. But, as we stand, it's not of use, right? You go to the 400, that's the next strike. That's blown through, 2.77% of the money. Look at the buy call on that, $550, $150 away. What the hell is the point, right? I mean, credit call spreads, yeah, of course they can work great, but really, $150 gap? I mean, I wish that was a typo. I hope it's a typo, but that's god-awful. So yeah, this is my reaction, Gap. It's also your favorite store, I'm sure. I think they're still in business. I don't even know, but yeah, Gap, 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 Gap. All right, Group D declares next week. Woohoo! So Sunday morning, I will have an estimate for you guys on MSTY. I'm just hoping between the next 2 days they do a synthetic bailout and we got some money to get excited about. If not, it's going to be a pretty lame-o estimate video, at least on the MSTY side. This is why. Synthetic, no. Just losses. So what is my estimate? Well, it's basically the IV. It would be based on 113% 30-day IV, which will basically be the annualized yield. So you take that, you times it by the MSTY strike price, and you divide it by 13 payments, and that comes to $3.22. So that would be my guesstimate if there is no synthetic roll. Last payment they paid, they made was $442. So yeah, it would be a letdown. Sadly, that's a letdown, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Here's the holdings, and you could see the synthetic, very valuable. The orange is much greater than the pink. No gold digger. So that's good. The value of the fund is $1.6 billion. The NAV is $37.26. The trade price is $37.16. And then you can see the synthetic bailout money, $389 mil. How does that compare to TSLY, actually? Let's go look. 389 mil. TSLY is, wow, 382 mil. Close. Very close. So will they bail? Well, MSTY really should this week if they're going to use the money to make a payment. But TSLY, they got, how much time they got? They got 14 days. They got another week. So we'll see. It's going to get quite interesting, to say the least. So that's all the funds. All right. Now let's go to the freaking pre-market, right? It's only Thursday. Can you believe this is a long-ass week? All right, so we're going to go to marketwatch.com, all right? And I'll hit refresh just to make sure it's refreshed, right? And then as we go down here, Tesla's at the top. But first, you look at the time. As I'm recording this video, and people always ask, is this live? No, it's not. It's not live. The premiere, what is a premiere? The premiere is just so guys can have a live discussion while the video airs for the first time. And it's always a good time. There's always a lot of people. So for those of you that are still there hanging out on the premiere, thank you very much. I see you. Hopefully I'm there with you. But yeah, it's always a good time. So anyway, so if you guys watch this after the 6:30 premiere, just an FYI, if you wanted to watch it with other people and chit-chat, typically the people chit-chatting aren't even watching anyway. Some of them watch it later. Some of them are just there for the chit-chat, which is all good, fine with me. But yeah, 6:30 a.m. every morning. All right, so Tesla in the pre-market is up again. Oh my God, it's up again, 0.41%. It's at 426.54. TSLY is up 0.54%. It's at 1683. Nvidia is down. It's down. Shocker, right? Because it went up. Can't go up for 2 days in a row. We can't have that. Nvidia is down 0.37%. It's at 138.79. NVDY is down 0.21%. It's at 23.93. Coin is up 0.7%. It's at 316 even. CONY is up 0.69%. It's at 1583. MSTR is down. Wow. It's down 0.42%. It's at 409.69. MSTY is not updated for whatever reason, but it's showing 37.16. TSLL, oh my God, this is untradeable now for me. It's down 0.09%. It's at 31.94. No way in hell I'm selling puts at 31 bucks. I am sorry. I can't do it. So I need Tesla to come back down. Sorry, Tesla owners. I do. TNA is down 0.42%. It's at 52.63. AMZY, man, it loves this range. Doesn't do much. Just sits here. It's kind of like the ulti price range, right? But it's up 0.32%. It's at $10.64. AMZY doing its thing, staying at 20. All right, 2040. It's not updating for some reason, though. Bitcoin. Oh, my God. Bitcoin, 100K. Yay! I'm kind of sick of the 100K posts, on Twitter. But, it's cool and all, but, whatever. It's at 100K. Awesome, right? 100,703. It's down 0.72%, though, as of right now. But, again, will it stay here? Like I said, I don't know. It's probably going to fluctuate here for a while, so it's all good. It's all good. Bit to X is down 1.55%, 63.35. I don't know why, but I keep trying to talk like Borat lately. All right. Saxel, no, it's down 0.38%. It's at 29.01. Saxel went up a lot yesterday. I think that's the number right there to the right, 7.61% up. So really, really good day yesterday for Saxel. I sold some calls. I went call crazy. Super Microcomputer. I always said the nerdiest company name, but I'm kind of rooting for them now after. It's like, what a comeback, man. But they're down 0.63%. They're at 38.06. Simacy, not updated. They're showing 32.92. Plater, or shall we say Palantir, is down 1.19%. It's at 71.65. Platy, hello Platy, you are up 0.48%. It's at 68 bucks. TSM is up 0.5%. It's at 194.95. And then TSMY is up 1.96%, $19.73, which is really good. So TSMY is doing pretty damn good. So we'll scroll back up because as I yap, it's cool to pull Tesla up to see, Tesla always moves. It's a big mover, right? But yeah, so that's the update for obviously this Thursday video. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, we will do our best to try again tomorrow morning. Again, I'm expecting some trades tonight. Actually, the baseball tonight too. Baseball. Dead of winter, we're doing baseball, right? So never ends. Seems to be an ongoing thing. So hopefully there aren't that many trades. That's my point. Anyway, we shall see. Outside of that, if you guys enjoy this video, please hit the like button. I know I forget to remind you in the beginning most of the time. Although, I try to leave it for the end because it is annoying to hear. But again, if you enjoy it, just please hit the like button. It does help the video. I don't know what it does, but I guess YouTube thinks people like it, then they'll share it with other people, right? And then hopefully that works. Great. As we approach 20,000 subs, the like button is even more important. I think 20,000 is a pretty damn good milestone, so that will be celebrated. Yeah, I know it's not what's the plaque? 100K? Could you imagine 100K if I get a damn plaque? Oh man, that would be like a guy recording on a phone for 100K. That's unheard of. That can't happen, right? This is not the typical YouTube channel, right? Where's the big microphone and the nice shiny blue light in the background, right? This is not acceptable. We need better quality. No sneezing and water bottles in the phone, right? People always yell at me for that, by the way. Always add the timestamps. Okay, how about no. This is it. This is what you get. So hopefully you like it. And if you do, awesome. If not, I'm sorry. It is what it is, right? We don't have time. We make videos, we post it, we go to work. That's real life. I don't have time to freaking play around with this, that, and the other thing. You record, you hit play, boom, 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 done. There is no time in between. Anyway, like I said, please hit the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below. Outside of that, I mean, this is the end of the video. So if you made it this far in the video, and oh my God, I hurt my voice. I was trying to do the Jim Carrey most annoying sound in the world when he was in the car in Dumb and Dumber. That did not work out. I'll do that in another video when I have my voice. But if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you gotta say the keyword. That's very important. So what you do is you type this keyword down in the comments, and everyone knows, including me, you made it this far into the video, and you are a legend. So today's keyword, I think it's going to be gap, all right? G-A-P, gap, because their gaps are wide, and it's going to show. So that's my keyword for today. Nothing too exciting. At least it's easy to type, right? So it's a GAP, right? So, yeah, I don't know. So I was thinking about, singing Christmas songs at the end of the video as we lead up to Christmas. So I don't know. I need to write down some songs. I need to think about it. But maybe today will be Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm not even going to say with a better voice because that's probably not true, but I'll talk to you tomorrow. Later.